and you guys will be able to see TradingView. So if you don't have TradingView, make sure you download it. Myself quiet. And I'm going to share my screen. Okay. All right. So we're going to go to TradingView. Move myself out of the way. All right. And we're going to go to gold. Okay. So now I'm looking at gold on my phone. Everybody looking at this? Drop a one in the chat if you can see it. Perfect. All right. So at the bottom of this screen, okay, there's a little plus sign right here. I'm just going to press that plus sign. I know it's hard to follow me, but at the bottom of the screen it's a plus sign. And it is right next to the squiggly line, to the little pencil. You guys see, if you see that pencil and that plus sign, do me a favor and drop a 2 in the chat. Perfect. So I can press the pencil, and the first thing that'll pop up is drawings. Okay. What do you see right there available for you? It says trend lines. Does everybody see that? It says trend lines. So I'm gonna press trend lines. I'm gonna move this cursor right above where I want to place it. Right now, it doesn't matter where my finger is on the screen. As long as I put my finger on the screen and drag, I can see where this cursor is going. So if I put it right here at this point, I can just tap my phone, tap, and I can drag it. Okay, I can move my finger in another direction. And guess what, guys? I'm going to draw me a trend line. Okay, and boom. I can tap it. My trend line is now drawn. Drop a one in the chat if you think you can do that. So the first person, okay, after the call, don't do it while we on the call because you're cheating. All right. The first person after the call, okay? I'm at the end of this call, I say ready, set, go. I'll do it right at the very, very end. The first person that will be able to get on a phone, go to a specific instrument, draw a trend line, and send a screenshot to the Discord, you'll get 1,000 blockchain tokens. Okay. I need you guys to understand that. All right. If you're excited for that, drop some fires in the chat. One thing you guys can do, you can download TradingView. Download TradingView now, but don't cheat. If you cheat, the Lord gonna see you. All right. You gotta deal with him, not me. Okay. But as you guys can see, what do we see here? We see 3 touch points, right? Right here on gold. We see more than 3. It touched the line about 5 times. Okay. It broke it, and now the ceiling becomes the floor. We do see it going down now. So that's interesting. We do see it going down, guys. This is live, right? This is live. This is live. But it did go up. Did what it was supposed to do. That's why you take profit when you see it, everybody. As soon as you start to see this red, it's a good time to always take profit. But yeah, that's interesting. It's consolidating. It actually looks like a little bit of a head and shoulders too. But I can go to anything, right? I can tap down where it says XAU USD. All that means is gold versus the US dollar. I can type anything I want, whether I want it to be Tesla. I can do Bitcoin, BTC, USD. I click on it and it'll take me. I can go to anything. Okay. I'll click down there again and I'll press, let's do Apple. I do Apple stock as AAA. Got another ticker name. But I'll do the Apple stock and it'll take me, right? And I could chart any and everything right here from my phone. So practice charting, right? And if you guys, does everybody see where it says 30 minutes next to Apple? It says 30M. Drop a one in the chat if you see that. That's how I know what time frame I'm on. So now if I can click that same button, and I can go to the 5 minute. Okay, I can click that same button now. You see where now it says 5 minute, 5M? There you go. Right? Even if I charted this right here, it has like a mini bull flag on the 5 minute because look at what it's doing. Or look at what it did to me. Broke a trend. You don't need any subscription, right? The one I have is it's just the normal one. Transparently, I may not even have one right now, at least on this phone. But right now, listen, you guys don't need to pay for any subscription. If you're just now learning, you don't need to pay for that. Okay, it's more so just charting. All right, now if you want, once you get into all the indicators and all that stuff, and you want stuff on your chart kind of like that, you want more stuff added, it's okay. But for basics, you don't need anything. Just get it, learn it. You don't have to pay for nothing. Okay. But does that make sense to everybody? Does everybody feel like they're a better trader today based off what they learned here? Good, 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 good. Drop some fires in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions. What are some questions, guys, based on what we've seen today? Do we have any questions? So SL means stop loss. That means stop loss, Angel. You can set a stop loss, right? We'll get into that, especially when we look at certain things or certain charts. We'll get into a stop losses, right? There's a platform I use. Um, I mean, you can also do a stop loss on a stop loss you can use for what am I trying to say? Yeah, you can use on many different platforms, but for charting, you can actually set it up on there. We'll get into that. That's gonna be a little bit more advanced. But I got you on that. And then Monica, you said, what's your approach to learning the breakout signals? Again, my breakout, you can, for me, it's about just developing a strategy to where you see some things happening. But for me, again, if I look at this chart that we're on literally right now, I want you to understand that the breakout happened for me, right? If I look at it, I'm looking at the three touch point strategy. Okay, so my breakout, I'm gonna show you the breakout right here, right? Since we're on live, I'm just gonna find a nice little tool I could use for you guys. Give me 1 second. And you see a lot of stuff, right? You don't have to worry about all this. Just learn trend lines for right now. Okay. But for me, around this area, it's not highlighted how I needed to. This would be a great breakout area. Okay. Can everybody see that? That's a great breakout area, right? That's a great breakout area. Uh, so for me, that obviously once it's going to break out, but then a lot of times it's going to retest. And when I say retest, it means that it's going to come back down, right? So it'll go up, it'll go up, it'll break it, but then what'll happen is it'll come right back down. So this is kind of what this should look like. I'm going to draw it for you now. I'm going to draw a path. Right. So this is the path of it. So this is more of a bull flag. It comes up, right? It goes down, comes up, down, goes up, and then it breaks, right? It's going to break it, but then it's going to retest it. After that retest, you should see it go straight up. So a lot of my drawings, that's exactly what you see. All right. If I show you guys what happened on that last trade with XLM, That's exactly what happened. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go to drawings, and I'm gonna go to where it says geometric shapes. I'm just gonna press the path button, right? So for me, it came up, kind of went into this wedge, right? Up, down. It was fighting this level of resistance right here. Yeah, resistance right here, but it broke it, right? So we can kind of draw this, but it really broke it about here. But we see this small retest to where now it's gonna test the new now support. So the ceiling becomes the floor, and then it's gonna shoot up.